What's up, guys? Cast catch up. I know there's been a lot of deals the last couple of days, and time got away from me yesterday, so I apologize for that. But I will catch up on all of them, so bear with me. The one that just broke in the last hour, Max Scherzer to the Toronto Blue Jays for 1 year, $15.5 million, and that's been market value for the older veteran starters, but I would 1,000% take Justin Verlander or Charlie Morton over Max Scherzer. Not saying that Max Scherzer doesn't have stuff left in the tank, and typically you say no bad 1 year deals, and this could be definitely one of them. I just think Max Scherzer is more the boom or bust category, where Justin Verlander and Charlie Morton have had more of a steady, you know what you're going to get, and plus the injuries for Max Scherzer of late are just really concerning and scary. It could be a really good deal, and I could be eating crow watching Max Scherzer in a Toronto Blue Jays uniform this year, but so that was one, and then Ryan Stanek yesterday re-signed with the New York Mets. It was reported the Braves had interest, but 1 year, $4.5 million. I would have loved him for the Braves bullpen, but I'm okay that we didn't. Just because he's had a rocky couple of years, even though his advanced numbers are better than overall. But back with the Mets, and the Braves see Ryan Stanek pretty well, so I'm not too mad about that one. Taylor Rogers traded to the Cincinnati Reds for a right-handed pitcher who had a 28.2 K rate in the minor league last year. I cannot remember his name, but I think this could work out for both sides. I really like the deal for the Cincinnati Reds, and they've done a really nice job with pitching depth. I wish they would have done the Luis Robert deal. That would have been awesome. But the money portion of that made that trade fall through. But I think the Cincinnati Reds are having a sneaky offseason. I thought they would do a little bit more offensively, but I love what they've done with the pitching staff. They also added veteran Wade Miley to a minor league and an invite to spring training. So nice job there. Carlos Estevez, reliever, closer, signed with the Kansas City Royals, 2 years with a $13 million club option for the third year. So I think it's 33.2. It's a little rich for my blood, but Kansas City has been amazing with starting pitching and pitching in general. So I think this could fit really well, and the depth and the versatility of their bullpen, this makes it better. Plus, he's had 57 saves, and he's done a lot of things, but he's just a little boom or bust for me, where if he gets on a bad streak of bad appearances, it kind of goes on for a longer period of time. But when he's on a good streak, he's one of the best in baseball. So I think this really fits Kansas City really well. So that's nice. Tommy Kahnle, 1 year deal with the Detroit Tigers, 1 year, $7.75, I believe. I really like that addition for Detroit. And Mr. Changeup, you know what you're gonna get, but it's one of the best in baseball. And the Detroit Tigers have kind of been looking for a later inning reliever, and they found one, and I think that's really good. Ryan Presley traded to the Cubs 3 days ago, I believe. He will be their closer. Again, he's a little bit of like Carlos Estevez to me, but he has a little less margin for error with his velocity. I think it's a really good get for the Cubs. And the Astros are paying $5.5 million of his salary. But the Astros clear some space for, I don't know if Alex Bregman really going back there and Altuve splitting time from second and left field. I don't know if that has any validity or not. But Ryan Pressly is definitely the veteran closer and veteran representation that the Chicago bullpen has been needing, and I think this is really good. And I think, again, he's had a little bit more busts the last couple of years. Like when he's on a bad streak, it can last, and you don't like that as a closer, but he's been through the wars and understands it all. So I think this is a good fit. And of course, the Astros paying $5.5, like, that's really good for the Cubs. And and the Astros have a pretty deep and versatile bullpen, and they might be able to add more to that. Not sure, but those are pretty good deals, and I understand it for all the teams that did it, and I would have been happy with Estevez or Stanek or Pressly with the Braves, but since we didn't, maybe we're more happy and more satisfied with our bullpen and the depth and versatility, and we kind of have more diamond in the rough kind of guys that might be able to step up in spring training, and we're definitely going to see that. So I'm not too concerned. I would love to add another lefty, given that we lost AJ Minter, and you know how important AJ Minter's been, because right now our lefties are Perdomo, who's coming off Tommy John surgery, but everybody's been high on. Dylan Lee, obviously coming off a fantastic year last year, and Aaron Bummer. And Brian Snitker just kind of felt like he lost confidence in using Aaron Bummer in higher leverage situations, and I don't think you can do that this year. So Danny Colomé has his market is reported to heat up. I would love that addition. I think Chasen Shreve could be a sneaky addition as well. We added him on a minor league deal. So those are some things, but I think the bullpen and those kind of roles are going to be interesting to watch in spring training, as that market has finally shaken loose. But you still got guys like Kenley Jansen, Kyle Finnegan has not gotten a lot of play this offseason, which is strange to me. I don't know if he was just chasing saves or what. That's kind of what's been the scuttlebutt, but that is the Cast catch-up. I think that's all the reliever pitcher deals in the last couple of days. If I miss some, I will do another video for it, and you'll catch up that way. But as always, go Braves, champions forever. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys.